Hello everyone, Andre here from SignalWire, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to use speech recognition while on a call. We're going to be using SignalWire's Compatibility API. It uses HTTP requests to gather XML instructions and then execute them on a given call. This is the call flow we're going to be recreating. So when a call comes in, SignalWire handles the call in some fashion. In this case, we're going to be telling it to use the /menu route of our server. And our server will then run a function that will compose a response, an XML response, and we'll add some instructions in here, and we'll return all of this to SignalWire for SignalWire to then execute on the call. So the first thing is we need to actually connect a phone number with our server. And we do that by going to our purchase numbers section in our dashboard and editing our settings. And we set it to set when a call comes in to use an external URL. We add our server URL and then /menu in this case. And I'll just hit save. And now my phone number is connected to my server. Now let's look at the code that we're going to be running on the server. So we start out by importing the Compatibility API. And then we use Express and we set it to use port 3000. And then we start exposing the menu route, which is the first route that SignalWire is going to go to. We start crafting an empty voice response, and then we add the gather verb to it so we can start listening for input, in this case, speech or DTMF tones. Should there be input, we want SignalWire to execute an action. In this case, we tell SignalWire, hey, if there's input, then please go to this route. In this case, we call it process input. We set a timeout, a max number of digits, and because we want the caller to say something or to press a key on their keypad, we need to tell them exactly what to do. So we say a message while gathering, and we tell them, hey, for support, say support or press 1, for sales, say sales or press 2. Outside of this gather verb, we do a regular say, where we say we did not receive any input, goodbye. Why do we do this? Because when there is input, we go to /process input. If there's no input, SignalWire will just continue down the list of XML instructions. So in this case, we exit gather because there's no input, and then we say goodbye to the caller and hang up the phone. Now we have our response ready to be returned to SignalWire. First, we just need to convert it to a string, and then we actually return it. So to summarize, an HTTP request comes in to /menu. SignalWire is essentially asking, what do I do with this call? And we compose the voice response and return it to SignalWire. And then SignalWire will do speech recognition. And then if there is input, it will go to /process input. So now let's take a look at that function. So in here, we expose the process input route just as we did before with menu, but right off the bat, we're printing the digits or speech result that SignalWire got. Then, because we want to continue doing something with the call, we craft another empty voice response, and depending on the input that we received, we redirect the call to either support or sales. So if they pressed 1 or said support, then we redirect to /support. If they pressed 2 or said sales, we redirect to /sales. Once again, this doesn't actually do anything on the call. SignalWire is the one that executes the instructions, so we just need to convert them to a string and then return the instructions to SignalWire for SignalWire to run on the call. Should, depending on the input, then SignalWire will go to one of these routes. In here, we configured /support and /sales just with a regular say, just so we say something on the call, like you've reached support or you've reached sales. Typically, in a real world scenario, you would be calling into a queue, and then the calls would be handled by your agents. Lastly, we just set Express to listen for 3000. So this is basically it for our code. Everything is ready. We just need to run it. And I will do that now. So my server is now ready to start getting HTTP requests from SignalWire. So let's listen to a call example.
Welcome to SignalWire. For support, say support or press 1. For sales, say sales or press 2.
Sales.
You've reached sales.
And that's it. Follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more SignalWire in Seconds videos, and go to our blog for the code. See ya.